Alright, welcome back to another episode of This Bed We Made. I wonder if we can even go back in here. Wonder why. We can! We can literally go back and, like, do stuff. Alright, isn't this dude also in debt? Or something? Maybe it's all connected. Okay. We were on our way to do what?
Back down to the lobby, Sophie. Let's find Eugene and get that screwdriver.
I'm also, like... I have 4 towels on me. I don't think I could put them back. It's nice that we can go back to the rooms even though we already cleaned them. But let's go down and get that screwdriver. We are on the case of finding out why Mr. Morgan is stalking or keeping an eye on the Cruises. And somehow Mrs. Cruz... Who's this? Bernard?
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What?
Ooh.
Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
It literally says it on my name tag, Bernard. That's our boss, okay.
You're the
What?
one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother.
My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Lies may get you out on a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. Did we lie and say we're on break? Oh shit. I don't want to tell him I need a screwdriver. Why would I need a screwdriver?
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bee.
Jeez,
If you're
sis.
planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look.
Me?
I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Didn't we just talk to Bernard?
I'll be quick.
Yikes! Oh god, I'm stressing. This game always stresses me. We gotta go quick. Close it, please.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Dear brother, I thank you for your invaluable input, but I need to remind you the terms of our agreement. I did my part, I got you out of jail, and have ensured that news of our deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarendon to its former glory, a great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see you so stainlessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You asked I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your
What
retirement.
Bernard considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild parties to guests walking around with their ankles exposed.
But also,
Ew. Is this Linda's?
You know, some things are better left unnoticed.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard. Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Raymond Leduc retired yesterday after more than 20 years at the helm of the Clarendon Hotel, located in downtown Montreal. Founded by Leduc's father, Fernard, in 1921, the hotel was one of Montreal's most respected establishments until the Great Depression and Fernand Leduc's death in 1929. Ever since, guests have noticed a drop in the hotel's standards. My wife and I used to stay at the Charlton every year for our anniversary, says Mr. Grayson. First visited the hotel in 1925. We stopped coming 2 or 3 years ago because of all the unsavory characters hanging around. My wife was quite afraid. Despite Raymond Leduc's retirement, the establishment will remain in the Leduc family, as his brother Bernard is now taking over the reins after many years as the hotel's concierge. Interviewing the library, Mr. Leduc promised great changes would come for the Clarendon. Bro, can I open all these? No. Which is probably for the best. Okay. Oh, we can open these. Oh, hang on. But I can't really, like, look in there. Mr. Leduc, my employers made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention, his identity should remain a secret to both guests and staff. The temperature in room 602 should be kept at exactly 22 Celsius. His dogs should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. Most requests shall follow once my employer takes possession of his room. Thank you. Yeah, who's up there? That's another mystery. Don't clean, just...
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
I'll have to read it in like this. Dear Mr. Weston, I should like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarendon Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well under the way and hotels never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it, of course. On another note, it's come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarendon standard, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be a great honor and privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
Oh, fuck. Should we throw this away?
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
This is another choice. Are we gonna get Eugene fired? On the way down to look for a screwdriver in Bernard's office, I ran to the big boss himself in the elevator. When he asked what I was doing, I quickly came up with a lie and said I was going on break. It was innocent enough as far as lies go, but I wonder if I have been better off just telling him the truth. I'm not really doing anything wrong. Thank goodness he and I went separate directions when he got to the ground floor, now to see if I can find the screwdriver. The lair of the beast. Beth offered to keep a lookout while I poke around Bernard's office looking for the screwdriver. I have the rare opportunity to do a bit of snooping on my boss. What fascinating things would Bernard keep behind closed doors? But I have to be careful still, especially with Beth on the other side of the door. I won't want to jeopardize her either. Enjoy your the coal, you cold-hearted prick. Something tells me the open window was not an accident. I think Eugene left it open on purpose as a way to get back to Bernard for being, well, Bernard. Looks like my hunch was correct. Eugene was here to fix the window, and lucky for me, he left his screwdriver behind. I get the feeling he won't be needed anytime soon. Getting the vent open should be easy. Now, this is another choice. Should be... I'm really sad that we got Wendy killed. Killed? She's not dead. Why did I say that? Why would I say she was killed? She was fired. Wow, it's not that intense. I'm wondering if we should hide the evidence of Eugene doing this. Okay, I took some time to think about it, and I think we're gonna have Eugene be fired and just follow through with what we've been doing in here to begin with. Did I make a save? I think so. We're 45% through. We're almost halfway through. I don't think there's anything else to look at. I think we should go. I'm really nervous. Oh, wait. No. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Oh, it's like, oh, are you sure you want to leave? Yeah, we'll leave.
Surely you'll
Not my...
over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering.
Oh!
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to.
It's my time of the month. You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the...
That's enough.
Oh, Beth. Hi.
Smell of it. What were
Nope.
you doing in my
That's
office?
not my name. Should we lie? I think at this point we should not lie, because he probably saw the door wasn't open. I was looking for a screwdriver.
I was looking for a screwdriver to fix a loose vent.
A loose vent? Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it? And why on earth would you look for a screwdriver in my office?
I thought Eugene might be there.
Well, I don't ever want to see you in my office without permission again. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Drake has asked to see you.
Again? God, he just can't get enough of me, can he?
Just indulge him. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap.
I think
Do
that
whatever
worked out.
needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Okay, fine.
Well, sorry about Eugene. Apologies.
That was a close one.
Yeah, I had a few cold sweats, but at least I found what I was looking for.
Good. Well, if you need me, I'll be attending to the whims and worries of our entitled guests. Don't be a stranger.
Ooh, a little wiggle. The Bernard Whisperer.
Enjoy the cold, you cold.
Oh. Lots of sighing. Anything else? That was close. I should have known it wouldn't be as simple as walking out unnoticed. Bernard was waiting on the other side of the door once I finished up in his office. I am really glad. My job keeps me from interacting with him too often. I don't know how many more times I can handle hearing him call me Miss Billivet. I managed to evade his suspicion, screwdriver in hand, even if it meant bending the truth a little. All in all, I'd say that went as smoothly as it could have. We have different other. Raymond. Raymond Leduc is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Clarington, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running a hotel was as different from Bernard's as day is tonight. Apparently fun was actually permitted under Raymond. Beth told me about the time a family from Greece was staying at the Clarington, and the stubborn matriarch of the family rejected everything from the restaurant's menu. Raymond came in, and without knowing a lick of Greek, talked things over. Next thing they knew, the entire family was somehow in the kitchen, shoulder to shoulder with our cooking staff, cooking up a whole new menu under the matriarch's instruction. Raymond was in there too, sleeves rolled up, chopping cabbage and rolling meatballs. By the end of the night, everyone was eating dolmades? I don't know what those are. And keftades, singing songs from Greece. I hope I probably butchered those words. Apologies. And laughing together. It sounds like something from a different reality altogether. I thought my family was complex, but the Ludecs are on another level. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading, and from that, he expects his brother to butt out of anything to do with the managing the Clarington. Poor Raymond. Sounds like he was in a tough spot, and Bernard found a way to exploit that. No sharp knives?
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience.
Okay.
Yeah, elevator wins this time.
Oh, we can walk this way now.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to... Well, maybe we could squeeze you in after the... No, that won't
Okay, Andrew's doing his thing.
Yes, I'm still here.
I think our next run will be mostly achievement hunting as well. We'll see what we get going on right now. We got Eugene fired, so I'm sorry, but we're just going to keep up with what we did with Wendy. We're just going to get them both fired. It's only fair, right?
All right, let's open the vent.
Opening the vent.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Ew, indeed. Oh. Oh. Her fucking divorce stuff. Get out of here. Rose petals. Okay. What if we get Linda fired as well? That'd be freaking hilarious. We're just cleaning house, we're getting everyone fired. Why does the top one always get stuck? So curious. Wonderful. Could throw it away. Ew. What is that? Oh. Oh, this is the letter. And what's this? And that must be what she used to clean off the lipstick. Damn, I should have threw both away, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Disgusting. Do I just throw that away? Like, what do I do with that? Guess I'm tossing everything. Oh. Goodbye. I don't know. I think we might have messed up for doing that, but oh well. Well, I'm gonna put some cups down. Wish we could crouch. There we go. Oh, I was doing it the wrong way. Okay, that makes sense. Whoa! What we got? Another decipher. I do have my notes still. The straight line is M. This is a bigger one. M? What is 3? E. Meet? Meet me. I don't know why I went this way. That's definitely T, right? I wish I wrote these in alphabetical order. The way I wrote them down on my little notes. Meet me. What's 5? Tonight? Oh, it's definitely tonight. 4 is I. That is G. Tonight in is 7 my Y it is. In my is that P? And then it's R in my room. That is C. Michael? What's 2? A? Is this L? I have my own notes, but I just realized on the right side it shows our own notes. That's so cool. Oh, I wish I could find them all. Can I leave?
Maybe deciphering that note would be easier if I had more symbols to go off of.
Yes, it would have. I mean, I have my own symbols written down, but like... Maybe we should go back to room 505. I'm more scared that we're gonna get caught, but it doesn't seem like anyone's gonna come up here. Oh. So I'm gonna take another look-sees around. Why do they make the most noise in here? I guess, we'll just go back and try our best. And I'll just guesstimate on most of them. There might have been some in here somewhere, but I don't think so. Because he obviously wrote this one. And most of her stuff is in there. Alright, let's just figure it out. Michael 8 is W. That is B. That is S. That's P. We know that one. Right? Well, she doesn't know that one because we didn't actually find it. I found it before we figured out this was a cipher. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need, this will be a D, to discuss our plan. What's your plan? Oh, why did I like completely missed the U.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Shit. Calling Beth.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
Can you look up a guess?
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
What?
Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list.
There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah, we can hear it. That's crazy. You think someone would answer, right?
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Her calling us Bean. It's so cute. Venting your spleen. We are gonna throw this away. Well, shit, maybe it's evidence. Maybe I shouldn't throw it away.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Because eventually we will be in, Anne Beaumont. Anne Beaumont is one of our guests staying in room 507, the other being her son, Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we wouldn't forget it. And Michael. Oh, so Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time. Probably because anytime we've interacted, he's either been racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him for around a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarendon. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. So now I'm piecing together that Marcella and Miss Beaumont might be in a relationship, and Marcella's thinking of running away, maybe? I don't know what's happening. Codes upon codes, just as that encoded letter promised, there was indeed a note left in the vent, written once again in code. I'm confident I'll be able to decipher this one, too. I'm becoming quite the expert. There's another code broken and another lead to follow. I asked Beth to find Michael in the logbook, and just as I hoped, there was only one staying with us at the moment. Michael Beaumont, the son of Anne Beaumont, in 507. Ooh, so that means we do not clean. That means we do not clean. But we do snoop.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You got some balls to accuse me of all that, as if you were so irreproachable yourself. You think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Ooh. No, we're not cleaning. What kind of lipstick we got? Like an orange?
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Close that bitch up. Put it back. Don't accidentally clean the toilet. The wedding rings. Don't accidentally clean the toilet.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Damn. Don't accidentally clean anything. Aw, he's got a little toy ship. Matches. A white cat. Okay. I was never here. Well, let me open most of these. Fair. Most of them are empty.
Mr. Cruz. Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
1824? Is that the thing to the safe, I wonder? 1824. Lots of people smoking back in the day, too. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you in the long run. The white gloves again. Oh. The frosty pots. Free yo-yo inside. The yo-yo is Michael's. Aw, he wrote in even his like thing at the end. Offers you a chance to visit this amazing cereal factory in Calgary, Alberta. To win, it's simple. All you have to do is draw Frostbite, our beloved mascot, enjoying a delicious bowl of Pitty Pots. Sugar Frosted Pops. You can only participate once, so be sure to send your very best drawing. Don't wait, use coupon below and send in today. Will you be the lucky lad to visit my Igloo and Pitty Pops factory? And then he wrote his name and everything. Offer ends on the 31st of the 7th. Aww. Oh, the dual wielding colors. Keep battery out, battery chamber when not in use. Oh, it's battery powered.
Oh,
Papa.
Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel's nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Oh. The fastest way on rails through the Midwest.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for the 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suit. Sorry. Marshall. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. Miss Beaumont. Is this,
Did Marcella send this?
Oh, they're definitely in a relationship. They're definitely in a relationship. To Anne Bursey, subject Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey. They're not Beaumont. From his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will see the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. So, she's homeschooling him, Michael. Huh.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I missed the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brother as a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year's, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th, but I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night study sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. And it's smudged. What is this?
Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Close that. Can we put it back? Yes.
Funny
Yes,
how
we
some
can.
games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Oh, snakes and ladders? I think they're called chutes and ladders now. Because snakes are too scary. Oh. Adam or Eve. A confession of a shocking and forbidden love. What is this picture? This is a reference to that meme. You guys know the one. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? A heartbreaking decision. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy or seek refuge in the arms of a woman who truly understands her? They're lesbians, Harold. She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now she is all she can think of. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband? Or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? Bridget Boswell is the prolific author behind novels such as And They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam Revive is her 7th novel. She's making good money.
Bridget Boswell.
You did.
Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier?
You did in Mr. Morgan's room.
Let's find out what this key unlocks.
Indeed. Photo frame?
So husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Dear Anne, I have met with Louis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. What? Quebec sucks, man. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Greta. Oh, is it like a dog collar or a cat collar? Oh. That probably is what opens with the key. Let's look over here. The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really, Anne. The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on the summer day where I met you. Aw, poetry. Remember, do not clean whatever we do.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who's this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Is it Beth?
Either a guest got a hold of our stationery, or this came from someone on the staff.
Yo, is it Beth? Why would I take her money? What?
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A. They put do not disturb. Do I take the coins now? I'm gonna make a save here just in case we can reload to get the coins. I would like to take the coins. It's for me, but they said do not disturb. I just saved on an autosave. Uh-oh. It's not letting me. Okay, there we go. It wasn't letting me look at any of these. Thankfully, this kind of game doesn't seem like it has a time limit between each section. They kind of just happen naturally. Other Miss Beaumont, is she Mr. Beaumont? Anne's husband for now. Their relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded, cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's something behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have had to hide out in the hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact, judging by the letter Michael's been working on in his pillow fort. I suppose there's the tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship. But Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship and all of its complexities. It's easy to put a parent on a pedestal without knowing the full extent of who they are. True. Especially at such a young age. Let the snooping commence. It's a bit of a mess in room 505, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's a lot of other things lying around too. I am immediately doing this, though. Oh, there's 2 keys.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Did we?
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
2 keys are... Oh, wait. A chest full of secrets. There's an ornate wooden chest sitting in the suitcase on Anne's bed. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of my grandmother's jewelry box, the one she brought in Quebec City from a street vendor who chiseled all of his own wares. Something that beautiful must be holding something of value, right? If I can find a key, I can take a look for myself. 2 keys are better than 1. Keys, keys, keys. I don't think I've ever used so many in one day. Not content to open with 1 key, this fussy chest requires 2, which is a little daunting. But Anne wouldn't have brought the chest without both keys, right? I'll just have to look around. It should be easier now that I know what I'm looking for. It's not designed like your everyday key after all. She says room at 505. Where? Where in here did I see this key? I don't remember it. Oh. This is what I get for playing one day when I was sick. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, apparently we have to see in the safe. Like she told us. Look right here. Look at that.
There you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really?
Oh shit.
Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Cowabunga affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest?
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Maybe they're just really good friends, guys. Maybe they're just BFFs. Just BFFs. You know, maybe they're just really good friends, been friends for years. You know, just nothing weird going on there. Just 2 gal pals hanging out, you know? I think they're having the affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do
What?
something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right.
The basement?
Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
Can I close this? Good lord. Because we took the note off, I am gonna clean the room. I will clean the room. I will do that for them. 2 lipsticks. Oh my god, look at this.
It matches the lipstick I was looking at earlier. Must be Anne's.
Oh shit.
I saw this shade of lipstick in Marcella's room. Does that mean she was here?
Oh shit. Leave that alone. That means the lipsticks, not the lipsticks coming together to show that they're lesbians.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to toss a few coins in my tip jar. We're getting pretty lonely. They'll
I'm sorry, I cut
appreciate
it
the
off.
company.
What is that? This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies, and sent them 3 days later. He won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies, and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and had lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken, make 33 copies and send them. You'll experience great joy within 3 days. Yeah, we'll just clean everything. I can't make the bed. The bed's already made. Can't clean that up. Oh, we didn't look at this.
You almost look like Marcella.
Really? They went to an all-girls school? The plot thickens. Wait, we can open it. Mount Royal College, Montreal. Interesting. We can't open this one. Okay. I mean, there's nothing in it anyway, but I think that's everything. Is there... Can we open this one? No.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
We did, actually. Out of my reach, I had a feeling that I'd seen that peculiar kind of key before, and my feeling was right. Sort of. I have seen it before in a photograph. If it's in that picture of the cruises in Mr. Morgan's safe. Marcella had the key around her neck while walking with Hector in the lobby, not library. Chances are she still has the key on her, and she's nowhere to be found for the moment. So what now? This feels like a dead end. Getting crafty. I have no idea why Beth thinks that we can open Anne's chest with candles and plaster, but I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with these 2 items. So I'll just have to put my trust in her. Now, plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel that's undergoing renovations. I walk by bags of that stuff every day. I'll start with that, and then we'll see about getting some candles. What are these? Like curlers? Hair curlers? I don't think we need to clean anything else up. I think everything else is working out. Alrighty. Well, we act like the do not disturb was never there. That she forgot to put it on there. Isn't there plaster in here? Also, is Eugene back? No.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Power outage. Why would that be important? Maybe just random stuff.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Back to the break room. I'm probably gonna make another save and we'll go down there. See, now it's like repeating and... Okay, I see. We only have so many saves we can do. We're at 58% done. We'll just do it over at autosave. Make our way down. To find some... I wonder if there's new stuff to like look through while we're there. Like, can we look through new stuff?
Oh, Bernard. I can't believe you would do something like that.
I'm sorry, Bernard.
He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or done to anger him?
What do you think? That I deserved it?
No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well, never mind. What are you going to do now?
I don't know what on earth's going on today. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee? What do you mean? In the whole staff's completely off. Not other cars everywhere. Wendy writing that message on your phone. Beth. Oh, don't even get me started.
What?
Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Susie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what?
Oh, good.
I should call the city. Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard. It's not that bad. I'm here. Come here. Let me
Ugh.
forget about all that.
Do they do any work? Ew, kissing. Do they do any work in this damn hotel?
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where? It's locked. Fine. Keep your secrets. People don't usually leave these unlocked.
No. Eugene, wait, yeah, we read this.
Beth definitely doesn't want more reasons to have to talk to guests, especially if it involves apologizing.
What is this? What the hell? Rebecca's stash of candles. Wait, who's Bobby? Oh, I thought he got rid of it for a second. I was like, no.
Off limits.
I mean, the break room door's open.
Oh,
What's this?
Another one. Wendy and Chuck have really gotten around.
Too bad Wendy got fired. Wait, not in the laundry room. I want to put my tips in my tip jar. I'm kind of scared to go in here. Oh, we weren't even allowed in here before. Wait, where's my locker? Here we go.
I'm good.
Rebecca, the VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if it was his home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef for myself, Bobby.
So you do have a stash of candles. but where is
Oh.
it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again. I can barely see a thing. Badar wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please. It's another way to find out about the candle stash.
It's locked.
Beth left her locker open? Oh.
Didn't I find one of these in Anne's room, too? The white cat must be a popular spot.
Oh, I guess they, for matches, they, do them based on local places back in the day.
Are you looking to buy land? I know you grew up on a farm. Maybe you're looking to get back to nature.
Land for sale. 72 acres of fertile land. The auction starts April 17th. The gemstone of land has become available for you to acquire. Neat the municipality farmham and on the riverfront of the Yamaska River. This gorgeous and ready to be cleared land is lacking in only one thing, an owner. Discover the true meaning of nature. A land filled with all this sounds like a Harvest Moon or Story of Season startup. A land filled with all the resources you'll need to build a home for your family and earn a more than decent living raising cattle or exploiting its large wooden area. Only a few hours drive away from major cities such as Montreal or Saint Jean. Freedom is at your fingertips. Auction held at Rhodes Brothers Auctioneers.
Wait, is this
Ooh.
you, Beth? What on earth led to this picture being taken? Is
There's
that
an
a
alligator.
live alligator? I think I'd die on the spot.
She did say she was getting her picture taken before.
Open sesame? Nope, no luck. Alright, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, French capital.
Now, to resist the temptation to spend it on a burger at Harry's.
Listen, that
Not
sounds
enough for a ticket to
amazing.
Paris, but maybe enough for the cab ride to the airport. Gotta start somewhere.
Sorry, I'm gonna check
Off-limits.
everyone's things again, just in case.
It's locked.
Right, new girl. Bro.
Off limits.
Wendy, I should have threw it away for you, but we're on the path of.
What
Who's
could I
this?
say? It was a very
Oh.
nice mixer.
Oh, don't throw it away. Oh my god. And Yvette, right? We looked at Yvette's too. Oh, should we return the
Maybe
master
Poppy
key?
took some candles from Rebecca already.
All right, the stains. Okie dokie. Can we go in the laundry room?
Oh, right.
No.
My keys are still in the break room.
Oh. 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 Right. With the break room over here. I thought they were on the table. Let's take a gander around here. What the heck? Mary always makes sure to wear her uniform properly. Be like Mary. Oh my god, a clown? Hot coffee?
Bernard just fired you.
What happened?
Because if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Please, just tell me.
It's Linda. She wrote them up on her own door with my lipstick, so I would get the blame.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I knew you would believe me.
Wendy, wait. I do. I believe you.
It's too late now, Chuck.
Wendy!
Oh, they went out the back door? Oh shit. Oh right, the Lysol? Oh, right. Earlier when we found Lysol, I thought it was a cleaning product. No, but this is made for married life. For the men. That's awful. Have you heard there's a famous movie director staying in 602J? Yes, I was there when he checked in. I don't know who he is, but he must be pretty important because Bernard was almost licking his boots. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Is he shooting a picture in Montreal? I heard he's here on a scout, but I'm not sure what it means. Maybe he's making a picture on Boy Scouts. Do you think he'll shoot at the hotel? I hope he does. Imagine, we could meet famous actors like James Dean. Let's hope the director has supernatural powers because Dean is very much dead. What, James Dean is dead? Oh, behind his book club thing? Where are my keys? Weren't they here? I thought they
I
were.
always get fashion, but these are fun to look at when half the pages haven't been cut out.
That's funny. Oh, it's in French. Get a shiny, sleek finish with our signature formula. Your nails will reflect the light like a work of art, drawing all eyes to your hands. The magic of brilliance. Discover the magic formula of our nail polish. Enriched with a variety of botanical extracts and mystical ingredients gently applied to your nails. It reveals a bewitching shine that will captivate all eyes. Someone took my keys because they're not in here.
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how
Ooh.
she has an eye for this kind of thing.
Is it like a collage type of thing?
Don't worry, gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned all of Gracie Jones' secrets.
Of course she would care about that. Oh no, there it is. There's my key. What's this thing? Bobby, you realize it's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Oh my god, what is this? To all employees, it has come to my attention that several guests have complained about a member of staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Oh god. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come to my office as soon as possible. I want the person behind this swiftly identified and reprimanded. Should no one come forward within a week, punitive measures will be taken against all of you. Oh shit. They know. Well, wouldn't they know based on the floor the people are on? It's your job to what others? Prank others. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan. Aw, who's stealing her lunch? That's so sad. People who do that at jobs where people can bring their lunches suck. Anyway, here is my key.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Oh, well, pick it up. Do I still want the master? Oh, what if we could make, this is really shady, but what if we could make a copy of the map?
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
A copy of the master key. Wonder if that's even possible. We should probably return it. Shouldn't we? Where do I need to go? This is not where I need to be. There, returned it. Not our problem anymore. Oh! Okay, Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes are completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's not maintenance we need. It's a frickin' miracle. Oh. These are some weird looking washing machines. Oh, is this how like you like iron stuff out, flatten it, steam it, something? never actually been to a place like this.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
Ooh, change tab not catchy enough in a northwesterny direction. Screenplay by E.L. Needs more murders, add killer tornado. Why cut the scene inside the nose? Best part of the script. See if James Stewart is available. Oh. Oh, is this like a lost and found? Oh, wait, this might be important. We have 216, but the first two numbers are crumbled. Like a lost and found that was lost in like their pockets or something? Is this where I'm meant to be? Yeah, lost item list. Well, show me the... It doesn't show me the... Oh. Is it right here? I guess let me go look at the map. It doesn't show me the map in my notes. Is Rebecca's out here? It's not in here. I get so lost in this place. Oh no, then it would be in Bobby's locker. Which is out here.
No candles, but
Alright.
looks like the laundry room. That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
Perfect. Oh, I do like that it seems like we can take this game at our own pace and there's not like a time limit in each section. I always fear that there is and that we'll be caught or something. Was this not it? Oh boy. There they are.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just take one. Got a candle. Now, what next?
We have a candle. Trust the process. I've got a bag of plaster and one of Rebecca's candles. I can only imagine the hell Bernard would give me if he caught me walking around with these items. It was hard enough to explain the screwdriver. Now to figure out how exactly these are going to help me open a locked chest. I'm sure it'll make sense soon, Sophie.
Let's see if Beth is around.
Oh, hi.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's
Wow.
gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this.
What the heck? Chemistry up in here. Is this chemistry? I don't know.
Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Okay, I thought I
Have
was
you
going
done
to be
this
like very
before? You're a real pro.
No,
Now,
I've never done this in my
Time
life.
to put the key into the wax. Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form.
Ooh.
Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Why am I doing everything? Yo.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Oh,
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
we saw. Should we do that? Oh gosh, she's gonna know that we snooped. Should we do that? Will she be happy or will she be very upset that we only found this out by, like snooping through her locker? Like taming
Like
alligators?
Posing with alligators?
How do you know about that?
Oh, I think it must have slipped out of your locker because I saw this picture of you in a long white dress and...
Oh my, you did? What did you think of it?
What did I think of it? We're gonna say we loved it.
Loved it, actually.
Ooh.
It was unique, I guess. Artistic?
Yeah. Those pictures were taken by a very close friend of mine a few years back. Ziva Rivers was her name.
Close friend,
Earth-shattering
huh?
talent, but a bit too controversial for most people's sensibilities.
Oh. Are you still friends?
No, we went our separate ways. It's a shame.
Oh, shit.
She really captured me. My essence.
Your essence is to tame alligators?
My essence is to fear nothing.
Yeah, I can tell. I really admire that about you.
I'm sure under that sweet exterior, you're pretty fearless too. Haven't you ever done something really scary? I mean, other than snooping on a potential creep.
Does sailing count?
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
I used to, with my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Ooh, the floaty option. Lesbians, and then it was the 1950s. Let's go.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
And new people.
Hey, look.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence, if he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah,
True.
I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Whoa! Team building exercise. I guess we can clean this up. Alright. Never was
I've
here.
got 2 keys. Now, let's test them out.
Double the keys, double the fun. After I got the candle, I met up with Beth in the break room and the plan was finally unveiled. To mix plaster and wax and use the key I found in 507 to create a double. I never would have thought of this on my own, that's for sure. While waiting for the double to solidify, I got a chance to talk to Beth some more. The downtime even gave us the chance to talk about something other than the day's weirdness. Of course, now I have to go test our handiwork back to Anne's room. I think with that, we'll probably make a save before we head back up to see what's going on. But that was a really nice chat with Beth. I wonder if we're getting closer. Beth is definitely into women, by the way. There's like no doubt about it at this point. Are y'all still making out? They never get any work done. Those two, never. But yeah, we'll make a hard save. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of This Bed We Made.